How many people really have a dream? So if I was to tell you that you were born with success, how does that change your perception on your dream? Dr. Miles Monroe said this one day, and it blew my mind. He said, there's one person who looks at a tree and complains that it's in the way. There's another person who looks at a tree and says, wow, I can build a table, a chair. What are you sitting on? A chair. One person took a situation and looked at it from a positive place. The other one looked at it and complained about it. So most people that feel like they need to be born with success don't realize they're given success. They limit their identity of understanding that you have everything you need. You just have to build yourself around the network that you see yourself growing in. I always say the greatest relationship in the room is the one next to you. You want to go into sport and business. He wants to go into the NFL. How do you know one day he won't give you a call to be his agent? Make money together. See, in our community, we don't understand the power of partnership, right? Everybody wants to compete. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to show the next person their success. Instead of saying, well, if you're gonna go to school for business into sports, why don't you just become my agent and help me get into the game? And then I give you all my resources to keep you in your game. Your dream comes with weight. On one side, you have a passion. On the other side, you have a purpose. And in between is a dream that you've been blessed to have. But you have a reality, right? We all deal with a reality, what we're dealing with, right? So the truth of the matter is, you got to figure out your passion. What are you passionate about? Because in passion, it keeps you alive, but your purpose causes you to die. Because your purpose has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the person that needs your idea to survive. I love what you said, passion. You said you wanted to inspire other people because that inspiration is what helped you set you free. You're getting ready to serve the world with a dream that's going to help create balance in the world that we need. Most of us fail at what we do because we're building a dream with a perception of me, and we're not building a dream with the perception of who could we help. When you're blessed with a dream, you're not blessed because it has to deal with you. You're blessed because it's gonna deal with you, your generation behind you, and it deals with your legacy. Right. I want everybody to write down, I have a dream. Everybody write down, I have a dream. Then what you're gonna do is, on your left side, horizontally, you're gonna write D-R-E-A-M. Yep, acronym, D-R-E-A-M. Okay? So, and I want you guys to think about dream. The first letter I'm gonna give you for D is dedication. The dream requires dedication. What did I just say? Talk to me. The dream requires what? The dream requires dedication. Do you know what it means to dedicate your time to something that you believe exists in your mind? Only you know exactly what runs through your imagination. No one else in this room can see your imagination that you've been blessed to see. Only you can see the dream. But a lot of people don't know the dream requires what? What does it require? Oh my God, I can't hear you. What does it require? Dedication. That's what I'm talking about. It requires all of you. Dedication is not just work. Dedication is a part of your identity. When you wake up every day, guess what? You are called to be dedicated and committed to what you see. Because without your eyes, without your mind, without your soul, this world can't change. So what does the dream require? Dedication. So when you hear the word dream and you hear the word D in it, what does it require? Dedication. The next thing is Everybody say, I have a reachable achievement. So write reachable. Write reachable. Your dream is reachable. It's that simple. A lot of people make catching your dream so difficult because of circle of influence. Who around you is distracting you from reaching your goals? How many people have affected your dream and your desires because they have told you that whatever you're believing, you cannot reach? It's all right. It was reachable for me to kick it. It's okay. Whatever you see, you can do it. It just requires the first part of dream is what? What does it require?
Dedication.
But you have to believe that you can reach what you see. Everybody say believe. To reach what you see. Is this helping you? Be honest, is this helping you? How about you, fashion designer? Because you're gonna have to reach to tailor that thing just the right way to make sure it fits the right person. Every color that you reach is going to change the heart that wears it and see it. Same thing for you, football player. When you're catching that ball and you're catching the interception, you're reaching for that ball, guess what? It was that reach that got you the what? The ball, the interception. It's that extra reach when you're running that gets you that extra second when you're running the 40 dash. It's that extra arm when you reach and you hit that ball that makes you win, right? Everything that you have to do in order to see the dream come alive, you have to be able to do what? Reach. Is it in front of you? Yes. Is it behind you? No, because your past doesn't know your future, but your present knows who you are. That's why for me, I love strangers, because strangers don't ask you about your past. They just ask you about how you're doing and where you're going. That's why the friends you have today will not be the friends who partake into the dream, because they don't understand the dedication you put in. They don't understand how you had to fight and reach for what you see. They don't understand that, but you do. That's why the responsibility is on who? Yourself. No excuses. You guys have Mrs. May here. What do you guys think? That she's here because she wants to be here? Of course. But she's here because she's reaching for a level of her dream for you guys. She's dedicated to this. And when people are taking time out to dedicate their dream to building your dream, they deserve all what? Respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. Y'all know that song? Okay, never mind. That's why I'm bald. It's okay. Yeah, I know. They don't know about that. They know, they know Migos and all that stuff. All right, the E word I'm going to give you now is, everybody say education. Everybody say education. When I talk about education, I'm not talking about a degree. I'm talking about knowing what you know for the industry that you are going into. Most football players lose their money in the NFL because they don't know the business behind NFL. They're not educated about their dream. How dare you tell me that you want to become a tennis player and you're not investing into educating in the business of it? How do you own a team? How do you make money off advertisement? How do you market yourself? How do you brand who you are to where whoever sells your jersey, you own 25% of that? You have to educate yourself about the industry that you're in. Do you hear what I'm telling you? There's a difference between going to school and getting the 4-year degree and learning the ecosystem business, but there's also a dream business that you have to understand. But it first starts off with who? You. So everybody say education. And that's why I say the hardest job in the world is anything that deals with you mentally. Because your mind can either make you or what? Break you. The next thing, everybody say attraction. What in your dream is attracting you to what you see? If you're not attracted by your dream, then maybe your dream was just an idea that passed you by, that you didn't pay attention to because you just didn't like it. But I'm here to tell you, sometimes the dream, at the end of the day, is something you don't like. Because the dream is not about you, it's for who? The next person behind you. It serves someone else. It'll serve you for a season, but it'll serve somebody else for a lifetime. Just like your fashion. Think about it. When Gucci dies, whoever owns it, their brand is gonna still be doing what? Serving us. Right? Same thing as Nike. Am I right or wrong? So you gotta be attracted to your dream. Know why you're going for it. Understand what makes you fall in love with it every day. That's gonna allow you to be dedicated. That's gonna make you wanna reach for it. That's gonna make you invest yourself into educating about the industry you wanna go in. You gotta be attracted to this thing. And the last one I left for you, everybody say M. Everybody say mm-hmm. That's my M. When people are talking to you, the first thing you do in your mind is go, mm-hmm. Because you gotta figure out intentionally, why are they telling you what they're telling you? And how is it going to affect you? So everybody say dream. Mm-hmm. You're responsible for that mm-hmm. Because in a conversation, that person you're having a conversation with about your dream can do two things. It can cause you to split emotionally, or it can bring you up together emotionally. You have to decide in your mm-hmm, where's that mm-hmm gonna go? Where's that decision gonna go? How is that going to affect your dream? Now mind me, all I did was write the words. I didn't write no speech. I didn't put anything down. You see it? So I'm speaking to you out of my heart because I know what you're feeling. When the dream gets heavy and your reality don't look like what you see in your head, that doesn't discount you from pursuing what you need to pursue. The garbage man still has to wake up and go pick up garbage, but he still makes money. The doctor still has to wake up and go do surgery on somebody, but he still makes money. Nobody talks about the nastiest jobs in the world, but without realizing those nasty jobs is what keeps this world in a place that helps us to be better. When you're sick, the doctor serves you. When your trash can full, the trash man does what? He throws it away for you. Can you imagine if your trash stayed in front of your house for the next month and a half? Right? But the reason I say that is you're the very dream that can help clean up your community. If you go out and you win in this world and you don't come back and pour your dream back into where you're from, the dream was always about you. It was never about anybody else. Kids, future leaders, football players, fashion designer, tennis player, volleyball player, whatever you're doing, look at the dream and ask yourself this question. However it serves someone else behind me, am I willing to do what Monica May is doing? She's dedicating her time. She's teaching you how to reach for the stars. She's educating you about what she does. She makes sure that she's bringing in people that's attractive, that's going to help you to understand that you can still live successfully in who you are and what you do. And then that mm-hmm factor. I'm pretty sure Monica May have said mm-hmm sometimes. But now, when you hear her say it, it's a part of her decision. And now it's a part of your decision. You are responsible for your what? For your what? For your what? Talk to me, football player. For your what? For your dream. My last question, how many people have a dream? I love you guys.